Good morning. It is Friday, May 22nd. We are making our way uphill on the 21st day of our thru hike on the Pacific Crest Trail. We got out of camp pretty early this morning. It's about 5:15 right now. Just left about maybe 10 minutes ago. So got out a little after 5, but we wanted to beat the heat as much as possible today. We've got a pretty big climb to get to Wrightwood. So all in all, I think it ends up being about 17 or 18 mile day, because we have about 15 or 16 to get to the Blue Blaze, and then the Blue Blaze is about 2 miles. So we'll see how that all goes, but we wanted to just get an early start. Again, Critter's dealing with some pretty bad heat rash, so the earlier and cooler we can hike, the better she is. So, and I certainly don't mind. We get nice, beautiful views in the morning, and I don't mind waking up early anyway. It is a pretty dry stretch. So where we left camp last night, there was water cache. Somebody just stores a little over 100 gallons of water for us. So we filled up about 4 liters, and that should get us almost 20 miles, especially since we started so cold. I won't be drinking a whole lot of water when it's this cold. So just kind of save it for when the heat hits later on, and yeah, should be a good walk. A lot of uphill, so we will need that water when we do need it, so it's good to have it. But yeah, that's it for now. I will see you on trail. So it's about 10 after 9 right now. So we've officially walked about 4 hours, and we've done 10 miles. So about 8 more to go. Only 6 more to go until we hit our Blue Blaze down into town. So, and then the Blue Blaze is about 2 miles. So about 8 overall. Not too bad for only 9 o'clock. Should be able to get into town by like noon. Maybe do a little bit of shopping so that we don't have to move nearly as much tomorrow before we have to check out. Beautiful trail so far, lots of nice views, lots of uphill. Got probably another 1,700 to 2,000 feet of elevation to go. And then we'll hit the top of Baldy North Mountain. So, expecting more views from the top of that. See you there. So yesterday while we were sitting at McDonald's, this young guy that was sitting there, probably between mid-20s, late 20s, something like that, decided that he would do the next 100 miles solely on McDonald's foods. So he gave all of his resupply away. He had like 2 dinners, a bunch of snacks, gave it all away, and grabbed like 90 cookies and 10 double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. And that was like 12,000 calories to get him through the next 100 miles. Apparently there's a challenge where you eat at the McDonald's at Cajon Junction, you grab your McDonald's resupply like he did, and then you make it to the McDonald's in Acton, which is basically exactly 100 miles from the McDonald's in El Cajon, or Cajon Junction. So pretty crazy. He's only eating cookies and McDoubles for the next 3 or 4 days, at least. Sounds pretty crappy to me. Okay, yep. Huh.
2.7.
Now we do the 2.7 walk down the Blue Blaze into Wrightwood. So a little bit longer than the 2 miles that we were thinking it was. The sign at the top said 2.7. Not a bad little trail so far though. Just excited to get to town, get some town food, and then head to our hostel for the night. Just a little cabin, shared units. Looks like a shared kitchen, so we are gonna pick up some dinner on the way and probably just cook it at the hostel rather than eat a expensive town food meal. We'll see. There is a place in town that gives out free hot dogs apparently, so we will be doing that. Beautiful day overall though. Had we stayed on trail to get to the next road crossing, which was like 5 miles away, we could have hitched to town, but it just looked like the road to hitch into town was had very little traffic on it, so it seemed like this was just the better route to get into town. So this is our stay. Super cool place. Full kitchen. Making chicken Alfredo tonight. Little snooker table. It's a beautiful place. Super reasonable. full fireplace. I don't think we'll use that, but super cool spot. So we're hanging out here in Wrightwood, deciding whether or not we should get back on trail or do a 0 day. Because it is Memorial Day weekend here in the town, there's no place to stay. So we were talking about maybe going back to Cajon Pass where the McDonald's was, and there's a cheap hotel there. So all in all, it'd be like a $15 ride back to Cajon Pass and then a $15 ride back here tomorrow to the trailhead. The only reason that we were thinking about doing that is because this morning her and I both were feeling a little weird, and we just want to make sure that we don't have corona, or not coronavirus, norovirus. So yeah, it would be very bad to be on trail with norovirus, no water, very hot, and yeah, so we're just trying to feel it out. We were gonna wait till like 2 or 3 at least until getting back on trail to make sure that we don't have it, but maybe just to be safe, we'll go to a hotel and stick it out there until we wake up tomorrow and know for 100% certain that we do not have norovirus. Again, that'd be very scary to have on trail, so just trying to play it safe, and we have the time and resources to stay here for the night and get back on trail tomorrow. So we'll see either at the next hotel or back on trail shortly.